Yeah. Mason. Mason.
Mason was born August 30th at 1:10 in the morning. He was 7 pounds, 14 ounces, and he was 19 inches long. Mason was a good baby. He was easy. He was so happy all the time. He smiled all the time, laughed, like an intoxicating laugh. It was so funny. The first time he laughed, we were in the bathroom doing something, and Mason saw himself in the mirror. And he just started like belly laughing, like rolling a gut, like laughing so hard he was like throwing himself backwards. I don't even know, there's too much to say about him.
SIDS was used as a medical term, sudden infant death syndrome. The sudden death of an infant under 1 year during a sleeping period after all other causes were excluded.
When he was sleeping, he had moved to like the top of the bed up against the wall, and I lifted up the blanket and he was just like, he was just gone. He was blotchy and blue, and I picked him up and like my heart was just racing and I just was sick to my stomach because I knew that something wasn't right. Like he didn't look normal, and so I picked him up and grabbed him underneath my arm, and when I put my arm on his stomach underneath his ribs, like the air that was in his lungs just came out, and he just like went like this, like
your child is not responsive. You pick it up and try to revive it in some way, then you're in the emergency mode.
When I was just running around the room saying that Mason was dead, and he was like in my arm, and I was just like flopping him around because I was so scared and I didn't know what to do. The police came and the paramedics, and they tried to revive him, and they took him to the hospital. When I walked in, and I walked in the back room, they were pushing all the machines out, and I could see him just laying there.
The hospital physicians will continue CPR for a little bit. If it's obviously dead, they pretty much do a little bit of work, and that's it.
My grandpa came in, and he said, "You don't have to go see him. No one's going to force you to go see him. But you need to go say goodbye. You need to go tell him that you love him, and tell him that just to let go, I guess. I don't even know." And so I went into the room. They had him laying on the table, and they had the intubate, when they intubate him, they still had the tube down his throat, and there was blood dripping out of the tube. And I just sat there. I don't know. What do you do? Like, I couldn't leave because I knew that when I left, you have to leave him, and you think about him going into a cold refrigerator somewhere, that someone's gonna cut him open and see, you know, if it's your fault why he died. Like, did I do something wrong? Did I do something unknowingly? And he's my baby, and I want him, and I want to take him home, and I want everything to be okay.
In the initial part of this investigation, you're encountering somebody right at the time of this event occurs. It's incredibly emotional.
And then the coroner came in.
What we would tend to ask them is
every question under the sun, from
what were you doing last?
What was his average temperature?
Any recent illnesses or injuries?
Did you feed him honey?
We're not trying to determine who did what to whom. We are trying to determine what the cause of death is.
Hi. 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 Karen, he's so smart he can say hi. You're too funny. Yeah, you get it? Get it? Oh, look at that cute hand. Get it.